Welcome to our 100th birthday celebration. Let's go back in time to the evening of October 5th, 1916. It was the evening our chapter was instituted. It was 1 year after the tragic death of Nurse Edith Cavell, from whom we take our chapter name.
Edith was born in 1865. Her father was a vicar and taught her how important it was to help people. When she was older, she moved to Belgium to become a governess and later travelled to Austria to find out about helping the sick. She returned home to look after her ill father and decided to train as a nurse. Later, she returned to Belgium and pioneered the training of nurses. In 1914, whilst Edith was on holiday, the Germans took control of Belgium. She decided to return there as she felt her help was needed more than ever. Edith nursed the soldiers at her Red Cross hospital. It didn't matter to her which country they came from. She sheltered Allied soldiers in basement hideouts and helped them escape from the Germans into neutral Holland. The Germans found out about this and arrested Edith. Her punishment was death. Many people tried to get her released, but they could not help. The night before her execution, she told her chaplain that it was more important to care for everyone rather than be patriotic. She was shot dead by a German firing squad on the 12th of October, 1915. Edith is remembered for caring for soldiers, no matter which side they fought for.
Her death became notorious across the world, and she was celebrated as a martyr for freedom. Her death made a big impact in Britain, its entire empire, and the wider world. With memorials in London, Norwich, Melbourne, and Brussels, and she even has a mountain named after her right here in Alberta, Mount Edith Cavell in Jasper National Park. Now we'll move on to look at some of the facts and milestones from when our chapter was first born. Our first worthy matron, Elizabeth Bawn, and worthy patron, Alex McDougall, took office for the first 2 years of our chapter's life. 7 petitions for initiation and 1 petition for affiliation were read during that first year. Our rent was only $22, and our first year of fundraising amounted to just over $500.
Ready, men? Move out!
1916. Europe is in the grips of the most destructive conflict yet known. World War I. Much of the fiercest fighting takes place on the Western Front, where British, French and German armies are locked in a bloody stalemate along 450 miles of trenches. There have been millions of casualties, but neither side can break the deadlock. The combination of barbed wire, machine guns and heavy artillery means troops trying to cross no man's land, the open ground between the trenches, are slaughtered en masse. The advantage is always with the defense.
On July 1st, 1916, the Battle of Somme began. On that first day alone, the British Army had 57,470 casualties. Our worthy matron's own great-grandfather died on that first day at the Somme. During the 4-month battle, the Allied troops lost over 600,000 men, including many Canadians.